Hey everybody, my name is Danielle Wheeler and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Willing to Work Success. So today is one of those very, very serious topics that we're going to talk about, which is preventing sexual assault once sexual assault has happened in the aftercare of such. And welcome back to our channel, Tyrezzy Bey. I'm going to let her take it away.
Hello everyone, and thank you, Danny, for having me again. When it comes to sexual assault, it's really a sensitive topic, and I know a lot of people don't really want to talk about the sexual assault because it brings back those painful experiences. So I'm here now, and I'm willing to share just some tips on what to do when these things happen.
So, for those of you who did not watch that episode, we're just going to start by, asking Tyrezzy to share her story. You don't have to go into as much detail as the first time, but just share her story, and then I'm going to ask her a few questions, and then, we always end on a positive note, the aftercare of something like that happening in prevention. So, if you could just refresh people's memories for those who've watched it and for those who've never seen it. If you could just share your story. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So for me, a few things happened, and I'll just kind of touch on certain things. So between the ages of 7 and 9, I experienced sexual assault, and at 11 years old, I was raped, and going into 14 years old, I was raped too, and those things really affected how I grew up. I became really quiet and more like in a shell. I didn't really engage in any social things so much. I was always to myself because of those things, and I just kept that within me and didn't really tell anybody until I got older. So these things just stayed with me. Some of the things that helped me through the process was writing. I wrote a lot about my pain and kept it to myself, and then I finally just said I need to be able to share these experiences and let them out and not let them affect, just help change someone else.
So how I wanted to start this is by really asking you, did you have any feelings of maybe like that something was wrong or that you were uncomfortable before like the assault happened? Like, was there something that triggered in your mind, like, oh, I feel uncomfortable, or oh, I'm afraid, or oh, what happened for the assault even happened? Like, what led up to it? What were you feeling before it happened? Like,
I felt before it took place.
Right.
Before it took place. Yes, absolutely. I felt like I was in a place where I shouldn't be. I just felt like a vibe was something wasn't right, and that I needed to move, leave, exit, but I didn't. And one situation I wasn't able to leave because the person told me, they locked the door and said, "You're not going anywhere." So that's when I knew that I had no choice but to follow these orders or something else was going to happen. So absolutely, I felt unsafe before these things took place.
so staying on that, the intuition feeling, I don't know, because I hear this a lot, and not even in this case, but just in general. Like, sometimes you feel these intuitions when things aren't right, or when you're feeling uneasy about something. Mm-hmm. So in that state, and this is for girls out there who may be in that uncomfortable stage, like, what do you think is the best thing for them to do while they're in this uncomfortable state before going into that situation, before continuing it? Right now, their intuition is telling them something's wrong, this feels weird, or I'm embarrassed, I'm scared, whatever those emotions may be. So before it happens, what would you think is the best approach for them to do?
I would say when that happens, the first thing to do is to really just listen to what is being said. That intuition. When your intuition is screaming, follow it right away. Right away, as soon as you get that feeling. And that's usually the case. Sometimes we ignore it and we still have that chance to be safe. But when we ignore it, that's when we kind of just go into the trouble. So when you get that intuition, that's the best I can say right now is to, as soon as it turns on, listen right away and just leave, exit wherever you're at if it's safe to do so.
So also in that state, is that the appropriate time to like reach out to maybe an adult or a guardian or a teacher or whoever, or a friend, to let them know that you have these emotions? Like, is that the time to do that when the intuition is going?
Yes, it is. I would say so. I would say, yeah, when it's going, absolutely, right away. If you have the resources, if you have a phone, if you're somewhere, reach out right away.
So now we're in a place where it actually happens. We just said that we need to listen to our intuition when it's telling us that things aren't okay, things aren't safe. And in that stage is when we need to reach out to someone that we trust and let them know that we're feeling uneasy about whomever, whatever. So now we're in this place, we're stuck, we can't leave. What does that feel like?
It feels like you're just in prison, like you're being controlled. You don't have a say so anymore. You're just in a place that you don't want to be, and it's nothing you can really do at this point but surrender to whatever this person is saying or telling you to do. So yeah, I would say like a prison.
So in this prison where you're now surrendering and under someone else's control, at this point you don't have a say. Am I interpreting that correctly? Yeah. You don't have a say, or you're no longer in control of your actions. Like, and now this assault has happened. Like, what's going through your mind at that point? Like, you already surrendered. There's nowhere you can go. There's no help. Mm-hmm. Like, at that point, like, what's going through your mind then? Is it like a countdown to when it's over, or is it like a out of body experience? Like, what's that stage?
It's like a combination. It could be a combination of I want this to be over so I can be free, so I can go home, so I can be safe out of here. And it's also an outer body experience. For me, that's what happened. It was like I just left my body and I was just laying there. Like, there wasn't a feeling that I could give or anything, because I had just left and I just didn't want to be there.